It's going to be a pre-trip video of Card A. Here at Tony CDL, we give you the exact tools that you need to pass your test. Alright, starting my Card A. My truck has no leaks, no oil, no coolant, no puddles whatsoever. My truck is not leaning from one side to the other, which would be an indication of a bad suspension or a low tire. My clearance lights are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or damaged. They're clean and clear, amber in color, and functioning. My high beam and low beam is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. It's clean and clear, clear in color, and functioning. My left turn signal, four-way flasher, and running light is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. It's clean and clear, amber in color, and functioning. My reflector is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. It's clean and clear, amber in color, and functioning. 3 points of contact when I'm opening this hood. Please step to my unique side. My alternator is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. All my nuts and bolts are present and tight. All my wires leading to and from are properly mounted secure with no cuts or splices. It is belt driven. My belt is properly mounted secure. No cuts, tears, or frays, and has no more than 3/4 inch play. My gear-driven air compressor is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts present and tight. It is not leaking. All my hoses leading to and from are properly mounted secure. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and they are not leaking. My gear-driven power steering pump is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts present and tight. It is not leaking. All my hoses leading to and from are properly mounted secure. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and they are not leaking. My water pump is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts are present and tight. It is not leaking. It is belt driven. My belt is properly mounted secure. No cuts, tears, or frays, and there's no more than 3/4 inch play. My coolant reservoir is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. My nuts and bolts are present and tight. It is not leaking. It is filled to proper level. My cap is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. It's present and tight. It is not leaking. All my hoses leading to and from are properly mounted secure. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and they are not leaking. My power steering reservoir is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts are present and tight. It is not leaking. My cap is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. It's present and tight. It's not leaking. All my hoses leading to and from are properly mounted secure. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and they are not leaking. My dipstick, my oil dipstick, is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts are present and tight. How I would check my oil: I would take out my dipstick, wipe it clean, reinsert it, take it back out. It should be between add and full. This is where I fill oil if needed. My steering column is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged, and there's no more than 10-degree play. My upper and lower U-joints are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or damaged. They're properly greased and free of debris. My gearbox is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts are present and tight. It is not leaking. My pitman arm is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. My drag link is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. My upper and my lower control arms are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or damaged. My tie rod is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. My pitman arm, my drag link, my upper and lower control arms, and tie rod are all held together with castle nuts and cotter pins that are properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged, present and tight. My upper and lower shock mounts are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts present and tight. My shock itself is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked or damaged. It's not leaking. My front and back leaf spring hangers are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or damaged. Nuts and bolts present and tight. My leaf springs themselves are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or damaged. There's no scissoring or shifting, which would be an indication of a bad leaf spring. They are U-bolted with locking nuts that are properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged, present in sight, to my axle. My axle is properly mounted, secure, is not cracked or damaged, and is free of any liquids. My ABS wire is properly mounted, secure, there's no cuts or tears. My brake hose is properly mounted, secure, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and is not leaking. My brake chamber clamp is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, all my nuts and bolts are present in sight. My brake chamber itself, properly mounted, secure, is not cracked or damaged, it is not leaking. My slack adjuster is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged. My push rod is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged. How I would check my brake adjustment, ma'am? I would release my brakes, pull my slack adjuster, and my push rod should travel no more than 1 inch.
Okay.
Brake drum is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, it's free of oil and contaminants. My brake pad, properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, nuts and bolts are present in sight, it is free of oil or contaminants, and has at least 1/4 of padding left. My inside rim is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, there's no illegal welds or repairs, it has a proper seal to my inner tire with no leaks. My inner tire, properly mounted, secure, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, has a proper seal to my inner rim, no leaks. Top of my tire, properly mounted, secure, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, has even wear, and has at least 4 30-seconds of tread, and I would check that with a tread depth indicator. My outer tire, properly mounted, secure, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, has a proper seal to my outer rim, no leaks. My outer rim, properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, it's free of illegal welds or repairs, has a proper seal to my outer tire, no leaks. All my lug nuts are properly mounted, secure, they're not cracked or damaged, they're present and tight, there's no rust trail or shiny metal, which would be an indication of a loose lug nut. My hub seal is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, my nuts and bolts are present in sight, it is not leaking, it is filled to proper level. My valve stem is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, nuts and bolts present in sight, it is not leaking. My cap is properly mounted, secure, it's not cracked or damaged, it is present in sight, it is not leaking. This is where I check my air pressure with the air pressure gauge. This tire is at 100 PSI. And that right there will conclude part A of your pre-trip.